What's up everybody, Socksway up here. Today we're going to take a look at the CSL Map View Mod for City Skylines. Some of the things we're going to highlight in this video are some ways you can take advantage of this mod and just some of the basics of it. I put a link in the description down below for you to check this out for yourself. And remember, if you're enjoying this content, like and subscribe, and also you can check me out on Twitch on Mondays and Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Alright, we're going to assume you already have the mod installed. Click on the gear, click options, and you can see CSL Map View on the left. There's a couple options to just export and run viewer, and you can also change the place, or you can see where they're saving the files for you. So let's take a look at one of these. Alright, so this is what will pop up for you after you've clicked on the export and run viewer button. So here's my city Socksville. I built this city prior to knowing about the CSL Map View mod. There's a lot of things that I would do different if I knew about this and was reviewing these exports after every day of building. I would have taken care of some of this wasted space here. There's a lot of empty space that wasn't utilized, and we could have done a lot better. Also on this side over here, we didn't really hug the river as well. That's another area that we wanted to expand on later, but let's take a look at some of the options that you can use in this mod next. Alright, let's say that you just got done building Grove Heights here, and you wanted to review your road layout in this view to see if you really liked it and see if there's ways you could improve it. This is something that I've been doing. You can come in here to these options and you can disable certain things. Let's say you don't want to see the public transportation routes. You want that cleared out of the way. It's gone. Come in here in visibility again. We don't want to see the railroads either. We want to just focus on the roads. So you can adjust it within this view and get it down to exactly what you want to review. Coming in here, if I was reviewing this, I would say the way I laid out these railroads is disgusting. We need to redo those, make them look more realistic, figure out better ways to lay it down to where it would look better and more realistic. But yeah, some of the other options in here that you can change in the visibility, in view and then visibility, you can show the forest, which I'm not a big fan of how that looks, but it's there for an option. You can also toggle the terrain, you can toggle buildings. So now you get down to even better view of just the roads there. Take the railroads off again, and just you keep toggling things, and we got map symbols, building names, districts, the grid, map symbols, road names, park names, public or route numbering as well. Yeah, a lot of options there for you. Alright, here's the latest city I've been building since I found the CSL Map View mod. You can see here that one of the main things that I focused on because of this is this railroad. Let me clear out the bus line so we can get a better look at it. So you can see subway, sorry, not the rail line. My subway has a nice square. It looks realistic to me. It also is showing me that I need to get more public transportation in this area, which I'll probably do next, and also down in this area. We toggle back on public transportation. You can see we do have a good amount of coverage here, some back down here in Franklin Heights, also near our park, and Dean Park doesn't have any yet. Beechwood Square was a little area that was completely built because of, zoomed in way too far, was because of me finding this mod. When I opened it up, I saw that the way the roads were coming into this freeway didn't line up, and because of that I redid it and I added this whole section. Alright, so we're going to now take a look at my next project. It's a Riverlands map that I found on the asset store. It's a custom map. I was trying to take a look at where I want to build, start planning out where I'm going to build and extend to, but as you can see I'm kind of locked into that one square, and because I don't unlock all the tiles to begin with, that becomes a little challenging. Oh, there's a plane. And so yeah, over here we have a nice rivers and a kind of an island, so we're gonna like to build on that, but I don't feel like I get to plan very well with this view. Alright, so here's our blank canvas of Riverland. So this gives me an idea of where I'm gonna build, so we know we're gonna start in this square. We got to start building in there before we can open up the other ones, but I can also take a look at where the freeway should connect and see all of the terrain or the areas where I'm going to be able to build around the terrain. There's a lot of buildable area here. I like the multiple rivers. I think this is going to be a great area for my next city. So this is where I'm trying to take it to another level. I'm opening up, I guess I'm using Paint 3D. You could use any editor. I'm just drawing what I think the streets might look like. It's giving me a nice idea of where I can start, how I can grow my city. I'm going to do this moving forward. This map is what I'm going to use for a Let's Play series that I'm going to start creating for YouTube. And I don't know if it'll turn out exactly like this, but I like the flexibility that this mod gives us to be able to export it to just a PNG file, and you can draw on it, you can come up with plans. Some people might not like this, but it's already given me an idea of where my freeways are going to connect, where my first residential, my first commercial, and my first industry areas are going to go. It also is telling me, take advantage of that railroad, because we're going to want to use that once we have that unlocked. But yeah, you can use it for however you want. You can just use it for the base view of seeing, what your city looks like after you've built it. Or you could open it up when you first start a city and take a look at the, all the buildable area. But yeah, I like this mod. I'm going to continue to use it and maybe post on how it's going. Alright, so that wraps up our review on the CSL Map View Mod. I hope you liked it. You can like and subscribe, leave some comments, some feedback, to chat about it. Also, remember to check me out on twitch.tv/SocksWayUp on Monday and Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time.